This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age of the new age. Welcome to the new age of the new age. Toriko chapter 265, y'all. That's right. Toriko came out early this week, Wednesday, which was very nice because on Thursdays I generally don't get back till at a later point in my day. Now, for those who don't know the intro, that was a little sampling of Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Yes, one of the best / greatest songs to come out in a long while. And let me say this, to any of the company or companies that deal with Toriko, I did not use copyrighted material in this video. It's simply my voice, okay? This was not a cover of the song, so don't even try that, young. For those who don't understand, I be getting hit with, questions about copyright on certain videos, namely Toriko and Magi the Labyrinth from Magic. So, just all that cleared up. Now, to the actual chapter. This video won't be long. I know I said it on something, but this video won't be long. Let me just put it this way. Well done, Mitsutoshi. Now, it was, you could say basic, but well done at the same time. Especially the ending. The ending made everything. Not necessarily Toriko, but the ending as a whole. Now, this whole chapter, we go from last week's chapter, and I was almost not even thinking we were going to see Toriko and Kmoatsu in this chapter. I thought we were going to see one of the four. I knew one of the four heavenly kings were coming. Why? Well, the whole situation. We see this boy, Sugi something or another. Sugi, right? And boy with the glass and got a cap. This is somewhere in the human world. I'm guessing it's the old gourmet town. I don't know. But, so we see him come. But before that, we see this one shop. This one restaurant, right? It used to be a 1-star rated restaurant. Now, mind you, there used to be Kmoatsu got his restaurant, the hotel, gourmet hotel, all the way up to, I believe, 7 stars. I think it was a 10-star system. 10-star system, excuse me. 1 star. It's where people are going. How the mighty have fallen, you could say. How the age has collapsed. They say this is no more the gourmet age, as if that wasn't apparent. But the gourmet age is dead. The gourmet era is dead, ladies and gents. You see dudes, you see the town, pretty much in ruins. Not completely. It's still battered. It's still alright. It didn't take the bulk of the meteor spice hit that Midor unleashed upon the world, right? But you look at the people and you already know something screwed up. Now remember I said I had got the last, if you saw my last chapter review, I got that DBZ feel. Different from this one, but I was saying, yo, something's up with them capsules. And them capsules and tablets, pills, because when the meteor spice hit, it wastelanded the whole place, right? The IGO, all the resources they had, gone. They were going quickly. They're dealing with over 31 billion people. That was originally, I don't think that many survived, but, most of the people survived. So you're dealing somewhere between 25 to 30 billion people, okay? And, yeah, all them resources gone. So what they did is they got a bunch of essence, a bunch of stuff, and some or another, some way they made into these tablets of pills. Nutritional value, but they taste like crap, and they are enough to get by, enough to sustain upon. But people are left malnourished, they're left unsatisfied. You have this, you look at their faces, people don't understand. When you're deprived of things, especially when you're used to, it almost becomes, a way of life, or addiction, it's a lifestyle. When you're deprived of that lifestyle, Now you see this one boy, he coming in all chill, but that one dude, he's crying out, I can't take this anymore. I need fresh food. I need good tasting food. This has been a year and a half. So this ain't just like a couple weeks, okay? It's not a long time, not years, but a year and a half is nothing to sneeze at when you go from luxurious stuff to pretty much poor stuff. And we look at these tablets like the boy Sugi, he goes into a store now, he's buying things up 10 yen for one pill. 15 yen one pill. He's asking for his, and you can see he has a great relationship with the shopkeeper and with the different individuals around town. I'm guessing he's a common customer, right? And this boy's getting this, and he's getting these pills because his mom's sick. We don't know what disease. In my mind, I'm thinking like cancer or something along those lines, you know. And the boy sees a daikon amongst everything. And even the lady says, back in the day, this syrup daikon was commonplace. But now fresh ingredients, we gotta lock them up in a freaking reinforced bulletproof glass action. Y'all, this is how much this place is falling, right? And like the boy's like, if I could get a fresh ingredient, I'm sure my mom would help her get better. Wow, the faith of a child, but also that's just like, wow. So the lady kindly gives the dude a daikon, right? Then we see the whole thing about the meteor spice and the devastation that it did to human. Just eradicated all this vegetation. All the vegetation. Gone. And you see these two yards. And I could get on about corruption, but I'm not going to do this because if you've seen other videos I've done, you know how my views on corruption, but I can't say I'm surprised. Okay, I'm an anarchist. These are the kind of things I talk about, okay? I deal with, I want to confront, I want to deal with. You know, you put authority into the wrong hands, some dudes lie upon it, and they abuse their power. This was clearly an abuse of power. Classic bully tactics. Mitsutoshi took a classic thing, a classic situation that we all can relate to, all of. I mean, they were beating up a kid. These guys come, these are guards. These were supposed to be the protectors. They were waiting. They were vultures waiting for the opportunity, freaking on some lion prowling stuff. And fresh. But so they tripped this kid. They beat the kid up. Hey, the kid's tough. Because he got stumped on and beat up, and I'm pretty sure hit with a nightstick. I'm glad the glasses didn't break, but he got beat up, and the kid said, no, I want my mom. And that also shows focus, because I've been attacked, I've been jumped, and I was actually worried about my glasses when I was getting wailed on. So the kid's probably in his teen years, okay? And so this kid gets, and I'm like, come on, please, one of the four having a kid, please. And all of a sudden we see this crash, and y'all, Toriko. Now before I get into that, you see my thumbnail. Post, it was apocalypse. Okay, I felt this whole thing with the whole wasteland was post-apocalyptic situation, a realistic post-apocalyptic situation. You understand? Because not every you see the different movies and whatever. Not everything is going to be, completely dreary. Take for example a show I love, Revolution, my second favorite show. If you don't know, I review that. Okay, I have episode reviews. Go watch season 1. I started on season 2, like episode 11 or so, reviewing it as well. But for example, the show Revolution, very realistic. Now that's 15 years later, but you understand what I'm saying? They're still functional in society, but society's massively changed. Things have changed. When you're talking about food supplies, oh Lord, crazy. That just let that, just poverty, starvation. Dudes were saying they were starving. They had the pills to eat, but it was just getting them by. It wasn't enough to fill them, to satisfy them. That affects your psyche like you wouldn't believe, man. As one who's been I've experienced hunger and not complete starvation, but I've experienced it. Yeah, let me tell you, your body's weak, your mind, it's rough, man. It's really rough to even function normally if you're not getting, the nutrition, if your metabolism is not getting fed properly and stuff like that. But anyways, Toriko comes in and saves the day, looking like freaking Hercules, like Samson, looking like a god, like, from mythology, looking like a mythological god. I mean, the dude's soul is complete, dude's got that you know, that thing I was talking about. Remind me of the mighty dang it, I can't. But some of the characters I grew up watching on in different things. And so Toriko, this dude though, his power, he sends ingredients to the freaking whole human world. So he, a rain of blessings as he calls it, right? So he reversed what Midori did. Wow. And you look at these things from the gourmet world. Another biblical reference, as I mentioned, Samson. Forget, if you read the Bible, you know the story about when the 12 spies went in the Canaan, Joshua, Caleb, and the other 10 spies from the 12 tribes of Israel, right? The Israelite tribes. And these dudes found bunches of grapes because they're in the land of giants. The Nephilim exist there. And that's kind of, an illusion, analogy, for example, of how this food was. You see this giant daikon, and then the people are swarming, and they're like, Toriko. And you see the kid Sue, he's like, no, it can't be. It's Toriko-san. People with that hero. But yo, Toriko wasn't even it for me. One of the things I have to mention about Toriko though, he was on that Sanji status, yo. You know how if you're a One Piece fan, how in Punk Hazard, Sanji he hears Tashigi drop tears, and he's like, the tears of a woman, I can't let I forget his exact words, but that's how I thought Toriko smelled the tears of a child who's hungry and dissatisfied, dog. That's some very beastly true stuff right there. I'm not gonna lie. That your senses, like, you done got to another level, Toriko. Well done, very well done, Mr. Toshi. But what stole the chapter from Kmoatsu. The dude, I'm like, yo, this dude coming in with these like ankle protector shoes. I'm like, yo, what the Kmoatsu comes in and bumps it. He's got to hold back. Now Toriko had this massive like rice bowl, okay, with all his food. Remember he said we don't carry it. I'm like, yo, nobody messed with Toriko throughout the gourmet world. But Kmoatsu must be tough. I don't care what anybody says. Kmoatsu tough. He went through the gourmet world with Toriko. So Kmoatsu must be on. He may not be that elite fighter, but he must still be something or another. Okay. So Kmoatsu comes in here. He has this nice like woven basket. I hope he keeps that. I like that. That was true. Kmoatsu's his whole thing, his whole get up. I loved his appearance. Kmoatsu made this chapter bump up to 7.5 at the time now. He made that, because I was thinking this is a solid 7 chapter, right? No, Kmoatsu himself bumped it up. And this dude comes out with a freaking, he's got, he bumps out some food from his basket with his field, some ingredients. He has a frying pan with the, okay, this video went a little bit longer than I expected, but it is what it is. But anyways, Kmoatsu bumps, he has his frying pan, it has a heater on the bottom of it, he has a button, so I thought that was sick, like a self-heating frying pan, that's sick. And his milk knife, that thing there, oh my, I love the milk knife, I'm not gonna lie. If you ain't seen any of my review, I love the freaking milk knife. Yo, chop speed. I'm talking speed. Like, yo, he could compete with Sanji, though. 2 Sanji references. But, that's what it reminded me of. He could compete with some, like, yo. And then he served up real quick, spice up, and he gave some food to the kid, lean down, looking for. Oh, one last thing I saw. I kept going back to the page. He had freaking plate coming out of his hat, though. Kmoatsu, though. Up your game, dog. Okay. So, dog, what I want to see in the future, Kmoatsu looking, and both him and Toriko are treated as heroes, which they should. Well, they most certainly are. They most definitely are. Most def. But, before I end this chapter review with one last segment, I gotta say this. Kmoatsu, I want him to have some abilities. Milk knife, y'all know, I've long been saying, comment, he has a milk knife. He has a damn milk knife. He needs to learn some fight, at least self-defense. That thing is too powerful for it to go to waste. Plus he has the speed, come on, he has food on it, Kmoatsu. and then food, all this factor. Okay. Now he's got plates coming out of his hat. He's got a frying pan. So what I want him, besides the combat, now I'm thinking of a defense scheme, a freaking frying pan defense, and for long range attacks, a plate. We already seen Alfaro with the plates though. I'm just saying, as a waiter, my bad, excuse me. So I'm just saying, I'm wanting Kmoatsu's battle scheme. I want him to be a freaking Mako. Makan Shoko Mako. And for those who watch Kill la Kill, the anime, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I want him to be having that kind of beastliness. Because y'all remember that, I believe it's episode 7. Mako, dog. With just a 2-star Goku uniform. Just Fight Club President Mako. Ooh. Yeah, Kmoatsu needs one. I mean, look at the top tier cooks. You have Setsuno, you have Zaz, Tengu Baranchi. You have Froze, okay? Then you have even not even a top chef, the top 30 chefs, pretty much all the top 30 chefs, Library, the oil dude, 1 millimeter, the grandma cooking, the bake. You have different people who can fight. You feel me? Pretty much all the top 30 can fight. Kmoatsu, his cooking, so he better damn well. And he been in the gourmet world for a year and a half. Mr. Toshi, you better not be trolling my dude Kmoatsu. He's not my favorite, not my favorite character. But you better not be trolling Kmoatsu. I'm just saying. But anyways, to finish the chapter off, we go to the IGO headquarters, and you hear doggone President now. President Mess. I guess we can't be surprised because it makes sense, but still, President Mess. I'm thinking, yo, she ain't coming. I'm thinking she ain't looking kind of like Ichirai, but President Manson. Dude's done grown out a mustache. He grew up. I noticed a mustache second, but he grew out hair. Y'all remember? Y'all know it's been a time skip. He grew out hair and a mustache. He dude looking with a pimp coat though, and he says, "Hey, you three, it's time to go." You know you're gonna have any kids, especially that one silhouette of doggone Zebra. You can't miss it. So overall, this chapter gets an 8 out of 10. It was a great chapter of Toriko. The ending scenes. Kmoatsu, to me, Kmoatsu was a star, as well as in the theme of a post-apocalyptic world. Starvation and a whole malnutrition, poverty. I love the fact that Midori, it reflected the somewhat of the world Midori came into. Okay, and I will be dropping a video. Not the next one I upload, but the one after that I upload tonight. My third upload tonight. This is my first one, where I will be dealing with the reasoning of Frankenstein's monster, Uchiha Madara, and Toriko. Not Toriko, Midori. Once again, Frankenstein's monster, Uchiha Madara, and Midori. Their reasonings, okay? Dealing with their psychology from a literary analysis. Now, once again, this was an 8 out of 10 chapter, a great chapter. It had plot progression, it had some characterization, It was just a nice story. It was a nice story within Toriko, okay? It was, once again, not the most spectacular thing, but Mitsutoshi delivered things eloquently and great storytelling. Alright, y'all, till next time. Peace.